Welcome to Toke, which is my video blog, which will be talking about a number of different issues dealing with faith, may get into sports, politics, a little bit of religion. Anyway, I want to share a few ideas. Um, Toke, Toak, is thoughts of a king. And I am a king since my birth. 2/3 of a century old now, and grew up in the South, the dirty South, as some people want to say, and had one heck of an experience growing up with really awesome parents. So today I want to share a little bit about what I see going on as far as the lack of discourse between people. Everybody is tending to shout at each other right now as opposed to trying to understand what the other person's point of view is, to share ideas, and to maybe learn from one another. Because I'm not sure anyone has a total lock on what truth. Well, there may be some that we'll get to that maybe at another video. But the main thing that I wanted to point out in this video is that I observed that many people that are on both ends of this of an argument believe what they believe, not because of necessarily that they have first-hand knowledge. Very often is because they've listened to someone that they trust. And because of that, you have people that are siding with, one view or another, and they really don't know. They're just trusting that whoever it is that they believe in is giving them the truth. And I recently heard a talk by a lady who is from Rwanda in Africa, small country, and she's lived through the genocide where you have two tribes of people, which is almost made up, the Hutus and the Tutsis, and it's some characteristics that supposedly put you into one tribe or another. But you're talking about something that in the same family, some children, for instance, could be considered Tutsis and some could be Hutus. I mean, I talk about made up. So the thing is that when you had this genocide between these groups of people, it was a made up thing. And it came about, having read the account by this young lady. Her name is Immaculée Ilibagiza. Reading her account after spending 3 months in a bathroom with 7 young women in a 3x4 bathroom, she talked about how on the radio media, if you will, this hatred was just pushed by these groups, so that the one group was hating the other, but the difference between them is very minor. She even in the talk that I heard in person equated the Hutus and the Tutsis to like political parties, and made me think about what's going on today and how we as a people are dividing ourselves, based on some artificial label, and we use what we choose to believe is the truth to fuel what's going on in our lives. And so that brings me to, is what we are listening to true? How do we know that what we're hearing is true? Because it just rings right with us? Is it because it matches some of our biases, some of our preconceptions? the only way you really, one, start to find out if what you're dealing with is truth or not is you're when you talk to someone, your beliefs should stand up to facts. And so that's the thing that we need to um, work towards is moving towards an understanding what are the facts on some issues. Um, and I might get to some of that, a little bit later on, but I do know that unless we start talking to one another, we're going to fall as a country. How does that saying go? United we stand and divided we fall. And there is a lot of emphasis on making us fall right now. And I do believe that everyone needs to look at themselves to decide, am I part of the solution or am I part of the problem? Am I just regurgitating the things that I hear that I want to believe, or is what I believe the truth? So, and we'll delve into that a little bit later on. So that is just my start, and this is the King signing off.